Shalom. First and foremost, I want to say Kal Hala Yahweh, or Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Mokal Kwadash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to the elect, pushing His word in truth and sincerity across the four corners of the earth. I want to do a quick video on not being lazy, man. Okay, even though it's a very simple topic, but it's a topic that every brother, it's a simple topic that every brother struggles with, not being lazy. Now, not being lazy for one brother might be different. Will be different for another brother, cause we have order, right? And there's different levels of faith and different levels of spirits. But within your own spirit, man, learn not to be lazy, because laziness will get you destroyed. You know, straight up, laziness in this truth will get you destroyed. Okay? So, and that's not what we want, man. You want to be of the elect. If you're in this truth, doesn't mean you're of the elect. All it means is that your chances of being of the elect are that much higher. Cause we have brothers, we've had men who came into this truth and fell out. You know, yeah, you know, and those of us that are sincere, we haven't fell out. And Lord willing, we don't. But we also don't know. So you can't, with that information, you can't be lazy. It makes no sense to be lazy if you don't even know, if you're not even certain that you're going to be saved. You know, you got brothers who are lazy as if they knew that they're lazy, as if they're certain that they're going to be saved. Rather, they're lazy and they don't know that they're going to be saved. That makes no sense. This should make you very diligent, not knowing if you're going to be saved or not, because fearful. So anyways, I'm going to read Colossians chapter 3, start at 22. Servants, obey in all things your masters, according to the flesh, not with eyes slacky. Let me read that one more time. Colossians 3 and 22. Servants, obey in all things your masters. As servants, you know, we're our master is Yahweh Shai. So we're supposed to obey everything that He told us to do in these scriptures, man. Obey your masters according to the flesh, right? And that's accurate, man. The Most High, Yahweh Shai, said we're to be out there and preach. You know, in season and out of season, in the winter and outside of the winter, or in the summer and in the winter, right? Week in, week out. We're not supposed to say. He didn't say to go out there in the summer and not go out there in the winter. He said to go out there both times, and we're supposed to obey our master according to the flesh, as well as the spirit. So, you know, it makes no sense if you go on a brother's page, all right, who claims to be a servant, a man of the Lord, but on his page you don't see any videos during the wintertime, well, that already tells you where that man's spirit is. Okay, so back to verse 22. Servants, obey in all things your masters according to the flesh, not with eye service as men pleasures, but in singleness of heart, fearing Yahweh, singleness of your mind, fearing Yahweh. So stay focused, right? Learn to focus so you don't be lazy. And whatsoever ye do, do it in heartily, as the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, and not unto men, knowing that of the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, ye shall receive the reward of the inheritance, for ye serve the Lord Yahweh Mashiach. But he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he has done. and there is no respect of persons. That's right, man. It doesn't matter what kind of status you have. It doesn't matter how much years you've been in the truth. If you're lazy, you will get nothing. All right? Laziness. Okay, so a poor man is the result of a lazy man. It's that simple. All right? If you're lazy, you will get nothing. You'll be poor in the spirit and in the flesh. And we're not trying to be poor in the spirit and in the flesh, okay? You know, we rather be rich in the spirit and poor in the flesh, because this is Esau's kingdom anyway. So I don't care about being rich in the flesh in Esau's kingdom. All I care about is being rich in the spirit. You know what I mean? But if you're poor in the if you're poor in the spirit, it's because you're lazy of spirit. Your spirit is lazy. That's why you're poor in the spirit. That's why you lack, more faith. You lack faith, and you need more faith. You know, you need to learn to focus and be diligent. Okay. My next precept is in Ecclesiastes, chapter 9, verse 10. Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with thy might. For there is no work, nor device, nor knowledge, nor wisdom in the grave, whither thou goeth. And that's true. When we die, Lord willing, those of us that are sincere, we become martyrs for this truth. But when people die, man, there's no wisdom in the grave. There is no wisdom in the earth. But the wisdom is everywhere but in the grave. So when you're alive and you come across wisdom, work at it, man. Work at it with all thy might, as hard as you possibly can. Work at it each day, day in and day out, just like you would when you were in the world and you were in love with sports, or you were in love with whatever you were in love with. You worked at it relentlessly. It's the same thing with this truth. You got to keep working at it, keep working at it, keep working at it, keep working at it. And eventually you're going to be able to eventually you'll start reaping the benefits of your effort. Okay? So that was that. I'm going to read also now Luke 16. Let's go Luke 16. And I'm going to start from 10. Luke chapter 16, verse 10. He that is faithful in that which is least, Luke chapter 16, verse 10. He that is faithful in that which is least is faithful also in much. And he that is unjust in least is unjust in much. If therefore ye have not been faithful in the if therefore ye have not been faithful in the unrighteous mammon, who will commit to your trust the true riches? And if ye have not been faithful in that which is another man's, who shall give you that which is your own? That's very true, man, because right now we're in another man's kingdom, basically in another man's house. We're in another man's home, but yet we're told to do everything that our master told us to do, but we're in another man's home. Because when you come to another man's home, you're supposed to abide by his laws and his rules. That's his home. Right now, we're in Esau's home, but yet we're abiding by Yahweh's rules. So if we can't even do that in Esau's home, what makes you think that the Most High is going to give us our own home? Right? What makes you think the Most High is going to give you your own place if you can't abide by his rules in another man's place? Right? So, again, effort. Give your best effort in this truth with sincerity. Give your best effort with sincerity. Because you got some men who give their best effort with wickedness. That's how Nate is able to be rich. He puts effort in being that rich. But it's wicked. It's under a wicked intent. So put your best effort with sincerity. Verse 13, no servant can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve Yahweh and Mammon. So it's either you serve your flesh or you serve your spirit. Your spirit is Yahweh Shai, your flesh is this kingdom. And this kingdom is ruled under Esau. So serve this kingdom or serve Yahweh Shai, man. Your choice. Alright? So with that, I'm going to close. I'm going to say, Ka Hala Yahweh, Wa Yahweh Shai, Ba Hashem Rakla Kodash, and double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to the elect, pushing his word in truth and sincerity across the four corners of the earth. Shalom. And destined destruction to his wicked kingdom and 2/3 of Israel.